Hello, my name is Lilish. In this video, I will show you alternative methods to the magic ring for starting crochet projects in the round. If your project requires a closed hole in the center, I'd highly recommend using either adjustable slip knot or double loop method. This is going to be method number 1 and this is method number 4 for this tutorial. Method number 2 and 3 are the easiest to make, but they do have this hole in the center. Let's get to work. Method number 1, adjustable slip knot. Position the yarn to make the slip knot. Hold it right here. Bring the hook to the front like this. Hold it and hold it right here and bring it up. Notice that I'm making a big loop. Yarn over and get it out. We're going to let it go now here. So when we let go, we turn and this is going to be a circle here. This is where we're going to do all our stitches right here. For this example, I am going to make 12 double crochet, so I will chain 3, holding this in the bottom. Notice we have a simulation of a magic ring right here. We're going to yarn over, go inside that ring, bring the yarn from the back, pull through 2, pull through 2. We're going to do another one. Pull through 2, pull through 2, and we'll repeat these steps 12 times until we get here. Completed the 12 stitches. Now we're going to close the traditional way. And let's see what we have. Let's take a look in the back. We gently pull the tail to tighten the ring. So we identify where this is coming from and we tied it. Very good. So now that we finished that, we turn around and beautiful, beautiful. Adjustable slip knot, method number 1. Method number 2. Chain 1 foundation. We put the hook right here, bring it down, hold it, bring it up, yarn over and pull it. Adjust right here and we're going to chain 1. In this chain 1, we're going to put all our stitches right here. So we're going to start by doing chain 3 because we're doing double crochet. Now the next we're going to count that as one of our 12. Now we're going to put everything in the first chain. So this is number 2. Yarn over and bring the yarn from the back. Pull through 2, pull through 2. And we're going to continue in this spot right here. Once we complete the 12 stitches, we closed the traditional way and we analyze what we have. So this is method number 2. This method creates a small, slightly open center. So if you are okay with that, this method is a possibility. For method number 3, chain loop method, we start by doing a slip knot, bring the material down, yarn over and pull it. We adjust the size of it and we create chains depending on your project. So in this particular case, I'm going to chain 4. To close it, we close it in the first stitch we made. when we chain 1 here, I am not going to utilize the slip knot, so I close right here and do slip stitch. Send this little tail to the back, and from here on I'm going to chain 3 because I am making double crochet. In the center of the chain here is where I'm going to work all my stitches. So that's 2 double crochet, and we continue. Method number 4, double loop magic ring. We loop the yarn 2 times in the finger. We take the hook, put it under these 2 loops, and bring the one from the back, just like that. And we closed the first stitch right there. We get the loops out from our finger, hold this material here, hold it here, and we start by making our stitches. We start working the stitches into both loops. I need to chain 3 because I'm doing double crochet, and we'll go ahead and continue normal, 2 double crochet, and I am going to make 12. Completed my 12 double crochet, and now we're going to close this. This is slightly different. We pull this tail a little bit to identify which one is this. We pull it, and then we take the one we just pulled, we take it and pull it all the way first. And now we go and pull the tail. Nice. Let's go ahead and close. We closed here. And this is method number 4, double loop magic ring. From the 4th method, I will select the adjustable slip knot. It mimics the magic ring but with better control over the tension. It's perfect for amigurumis, hats, and any other projects that need a fully closed center. This is my number 1 choice. The next choice, it is method number 4, double loop magic ring. If you can handle to wrap the yarn around your finger, this could be a good option for you. In addition, this method is more secure for slippery yarns. These are the 2 winners for you to learn. These are the easiest if you are just starting to learn. You could go with these methods. Once you improve, you can go with these methods.